Keep this image in mind. During the pandemic, prolonged lockdowns severely suppressed everyday consumption, creating widespread economic stress and a deep collective feeling of deprivation. When restrictions lifted, consumers reacted. Psychologists call this revenge spending. It is the powerful urge to consume aggressively, using shopping as a tool to make up for lost time and regain a sense of personal agency. This chart shows exactly what happens when that psychological urge meets reality. As the national average FICO score drops from its peak, credit card utilization sharply rises right alongside it. Relying on pure willpower to resist the urge to spend is biologically doomed to fail. Every choice you make depletes your cognitive reserves, leading directly to decision fatigue by the time you're browsing online at night. If you want to protect your financial freedom, you have to stop testing your willpower. You need to engineer a concrete behavioral defense system. Modern retail apps and one-click checkouts are deliberately engineered to bypass the rational decision-making centers of your brain. They make buying so smooth that you act before you think. Step 1 is breaking that smoothness. Pick up your phone right now and delete your top 3 retail apps. Then open your browser settings and erase all of your saved credit card data. You are actively creating spending friction. Forcing actual physical effort into a routine task interrupts your automated impulses. Making spending physically inconvenient buys you time. Getting up, finding your wallet, and typing out a 16-digit number gives your rational brain the critical seconds it needs to override an emotional urge. Next, we program your responses using a tool developed by psychologist Peter Gallwitzer, known as implementation intentions. Using this specific format makes people 2 to 3 times more likely to follow through on their behavioral goals. This equation illustrates the core framework. It requires you to identify a specific emotional or situational trigger and pre-link it to a concrete alternate action. Take late-night shopping. Your script becomes, if I find myself browsing out of boredom late at night, then I will immediately close the app and read a book. You can use it for stress too. If I am stressed out and want to treat myself to something, then I will go for a walk without my wallet. By writing these scripts in advance, you automate your self-control. You remove the need to make a conscious, effortful decision when your emotional willpower is already depleted. This chart shows the reality of your brain's reward mechanism. Dopamine levels spike significantly during the anticipation phase of wanting an item and drop flat the moment you actually acquire it. Online browsing exploits this exact neurological loop. Retailers offer unpredictable, variable rewards as you scroll, turning you into a dopamine seeker hunting for the next item to anticipate. You can hijack this mechanism using the wish list and wait strategy. When the urge hits, explicitly swap the behavior of clicking Add to Cart for clicking Save to Wish List. Once the item is on your list, enforce a mandatory 24-hour waiting period. You cannot complete the transaction until a full day has passed. Putting the item on the list feeds your brain's neurological craving for anticipation. You secure the dopamine reward, but the mandatory wait protects you from the financial damage of the impulse purchase. This chart highlights the direct mathematical threat to your stability. Your credit utilization accounts for a massive 30% of your FICO score. When revenge debt pushes you past that danger zone, your score takes a severe hit. Grab a piece of paper and draw a T-chart. On the left, list upgrades. These are disposable luxuries that briefly reduce annoyance. On the right, list freedom. Items like a high credit score, cash reserves, and reduced debt. Behavioral economics proves the rule of loss aversion. Humans feel the pain of a loss twice as intensely as the joy of an equivalent gain. When you treat a 750 credit score as a highly valuable physical possession on your freedom list, you weaponize your own loss aversion. You will naturally fight to protect your financial stability rather than trading it away for temporary upgrades. You now have a 4-part defense system. You have engineered an inconvenient digital environment, automated your self-control with if-then scripts, hacked your dopamine loop, and built a loss aversion matrix. Your first task is to log into your banking app right now. Check your current credit utilization percentage and write it down so you have a concrete baseline. Next, commit to executing the 24-hour wishlist rule for every single purchase you consider for the rest of this week. Maintaining your credit score provides the personal autonomy and long-term financial freedom required to move past reactive spending.